Well, hello everybody. I'm back with a new computer. Mary's Craft Room, Sundays at 7 live. I'm so happy to have my new laptop and have everything ready to go. I did, of course, lose some files, but you know what? If that's the worst thing that happened, we're okay. So I'm so happy to be back. And tonight I want to show you this really pretty fall looking thank you card using the set Season of Chic. And it's kind of one of my favorite little folds here. Super easy, super quick to do. There's some other colors on here, hard to see, a little pool party. So we're going to do that today. We're using the Season of Chic bundle with the dies, and we are using the DSP that goes with it. So it is the Distressed Gold and the Texture Chic DSP. Now, you can find all of this in your catalog on pages 98 and 99. 98 shows you everything here. It lists everything that's in the whole suite. The suite is $77.50, and the paper numbers are listed right there. And then on page 99, then you see the paper shown up here, and then you have the bundle there. So I'm using it now with these leaves, but you've got the flowers, you've got seashells, and you've got the snowflakes. So I'm sure I will be using it again. Great sentiments for you here. Wonderful font. It's just really a very, very pretty set. So I think nobody would be disappointed in that set at all. All right. So we will get going with that in a minute, but I wanted to show you something cute. Stampin' Up! Came out with a couple new branded items. One is a cap. I don't look good in caps, so I didn't get it. But one was a coffee mug. Now, Mary doesn't drink coffee, but hey, what a great pen holder, pencil holder for my crafting area. And of course, I had to go and personalize it right away with my Mary's Craft Room. So I did get that. And then they have some new waste baskets too. My old ones were getting pretty worn out, and here are the new ones. You can see that in there. They're pretty good size, yellow polka dots on there. So I got two new ones for my table. Super cute. They are very, very tall. They are over 12 inches tall, and a good 8 inches in diameter across. So hold a lot of garbage for your crafting time. So I really like those new branded items that they put out. Really wish I looked good in hats because the hat is super cute too, but not my thing. So that's what I have. All right, so let's get cracking on putting together our card. All right, so we are going with that. Let's get all of our pieces out. Bring my camera down just a little bit here. All right. So I've got all my pieces. I used this for my recent card buffet, and they loved it. So I've got one that was all pre-cut already. All right. Hi, Julie. Number one. Yay, Julie. How are you tonight? All right. So we've got Pool Party and Soft Suede are the colors in here, and I just love them together. So what we're going to do for the base is 4 1/4, and it is 8 1/4 long, and then you score it at 5 1/2. So you've got this little piece here. We'll fold that over, get our bone folder out, get that creased. So we've got that piece. Then for the middle piece here that goes in here, that one, guys, is 3 by 7 1/2, and you score it at 3 3/4. So I will fold that. You're going to be surprised at how quickly this all goes together. So you know Mary and her layers. I did get this idea. I've done this card many times, but I did get this idea for this one from Pinterest, but I had to add an extra layer to it. Of course I did. You have to have 3 layers. All right. So then I have my soft suede for the background, and that's our usual 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got the DSP, and I use this leaf looking pattern, and that one will be 3 3/4 by 5. So when I was first doing it, I kind of put it on here, just plain, doing it a different way, and it just didn't pop to me. But once I put the soft suede under it, it just, to me, it just brought the whole DSP out. So we'll put that together. And then this is the opposite side, and we're going to be using that, but I kind of thought, I don't know if I like that together, but once I put the whole card together, loved it. Because on the opposite side, the Blushing Bride looked too strong to me, but once it was all together, it looked just great. And that's what I have to always do, is not be so impatient. Just give it a chance, and the Designer Series paper will do its thing for us. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Yesterday, Julie Roosh, my friend Julie Roosh, teammate, and I went to the Holy Hill Arts and Crafts Fair. I have never been before, and I was really glad we got there. It was warm, and it was busy, and if you've ever been to Crayon Fest, to me, it's a mini Crayon Fest. It was crazy busy, but lots of great stuff on there, or that was there. So I did pick up one thing for a Christmas present, so I don't want to say what it is just yet, but I did pick up something, and Julie picked up a couple things. Just lots of great artists there. All right, now so I've got the inside done. Now for this piece here, that one is going to be, I have to stop and think now. Oh, I need a ruler. There it is. Okay. So the soft suede for that one is 2.5 by 4. Okay. 2.5 by 4. Then this one is 2.25 by 3 3/4. And we'll use the opposite side. This matches the inside, and then we'll flip it over like that, and we'll do the opposite side. So I could have used gold. That would have been really cool. But the gold doesn't have as many pieces of paper in the package as the soft suede does, and the soft suede really tied it together. So you'll find that I do use gold on the leaf in the front. I use the gold distressed paper that goes with the suite, and it looks really nice. Okay, so we've got this together, and now we'll just put that on that piece there. Okay, and see how quick it's going together? We haven't even gotten to any stamping yet. Just do the layers. So there we go. I still got to bring that down just a little bit. All right, so now we've got this all ready to go, so we can set that aside for a minute. On the inside, I didn't do anything, so I will just put this down, the white and the soft suede. And I have two sets. They're both exactly the same. All right, so this should be 2 3/4. 2 3/4 by 3.5 is the soft suede. And then I always just go down 1/4 inch for my layering. So then 2.5 by 3 1/4. All right, let's get this. Make sure I put it on the right way. And then when I got home from the craft fair, then I decorated the house for the fall, and I just love how it looks. Even though it was very warm outside, I still wanted to get all my fall stuff out. And it's very pretty and warm and cozy in here. Okay, we've got that ready to go. And actually, I can put it on the card already. So all you do for doing this fun fold one, this piece will get taped down right in the center of the middle. Quick and easy. And then we can get on to doing the pretty stuff. Okay, so put that right in the middle. Okay, and then I can put on, hi Lynn, how are you? Hi Mary. Oh my gosh, I've got some different ones tonight. Nice. Everybody's having a great weekend. I'm going to put the soft suede on there, and then we'll get some grid paper out and we'll do some stamping. Mary, I hope you had a great vacation in Florida. There we go. Okay, I'm all set now to do the pretty stuff. All right. So I'm going to get a piece of grid paper out. Get that over here because I need that for my stamping. I'm going to do some stamping off. I'm using Pool Party and Soft Suede. So I've got my little piece of white here. All right. And then we have got, I'm going to use, make sure I've got the right one. I'm going to use the outline of the leaf, and I'm going to do it in Pool Party. And I have to stand up because I'm a standing stamper. All right, and this I just did random. Around on the card. It gets covered up with stuff, so it just, however you want to do it. Some leaves will be up in this corner, but we'll throw one up there anyway. All right, then I have some dots, okay? So there's little dots, but if I did them in full strength Pool Party, it would be one big blob on there. So that's where I needed my paper here. I'm going to stamp off once, okay? And then we'll make it nice and subtle. And now it doesn't look like a big blob, it just fills in some of the white. And you can do the word thanks before or after. Makes no difference. So I'm kind of pretty much filling up this whole space. I don't like a lot of white showing when it's something like this. Right. So now I'm going to use the word thanks, and I'm going to do that in Soft Suede. Now, if you wanted to take it up a notch, you could emboss it in gold very easily, and it would look fantastic. But seeing as I was doing this for a card buffet, I did not want to do that. Okay. And there we go. Super easy. Now all we have left to do is some die cutting of some leaves. So what I did was, this is the gold where I'm going to die cut. That's the distressed gold. I'm going to do one die cut like that. And then the other leaf, I'm going to be putting it on Pool Party. I'm going to do it in Soft Suede. So now I need my chamois because I used Pool Party before for it. So let's move this over and let's wipe this off. And I have to say, I don't typically do this where I have to make them wipe off and use two colors for the same stamp, but I did at the card buffet and the ladies did fantastic. Nobody doubled it up and put the brown in the Pool Party. They did great. So now I'm just going to put this on my scrap of Pool Party, and then I have got my little mini cut and emboss right behind me. I'm going to put it on the table. There we go. So this one is perfect for this set because it's just the little leaves. So we can put both of them on at once and we'll be all done. Let's get that on here. And I don't need a magnetic plate for this. It stays on pretty good. And here goes the table, guys. There goes the screen, I mean. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to go. There we go. Sorry for the jiggling. And because I jiggled, I messed up my Pool Party one. So you know what? We just grab another piece of Pool Party behind me and we try it again. And this time I am not going to do it on this table. I will do it on my table behind me. So I'm going to put one of these on here, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to go cut that out. And I'll be right there, guys, to finish up the card, just cutting out my leaf. And there we go. Much better. That will work. Okay. So now, I did not bring my brush. So as you can see, we just got to knock out the little pieces on here. That was quick and easy. So now we're just going to glue those onto the card. So first we'll tape down the piece that we stamped. I'll tape that down. I'm pretty happy for not doing this for almost a month. I actually didn't forget anything. There we go. That's all set to go. And now we're just going to tape down our leaves and then make a bow and attach the bow and a little bling, and we are good to go. So on my cutout leaf, I've got a glue stick that I like to use. You could use the fine tip glue if you like. I struggle with that sometimes, I'm not going to lie. I like it a lot, but sometimes I struggle, and for this I just thought I wanted to be nice and quick with it. So now I'm just going to put this here and trying not to cover up the word thanks. And then I'll just put a little glue or tape adhesive on the back of that one. And look at that, look how easy. Just put those in the corner. And now I have my Pool Party sheer ribbon, and we'll make a little bow. And of course at my event I was running around making everybody's bows, because I always tell you my crafters just don't like making bows. And I do. So just get it tweaked to the size I want. That should be pretty good. Get that up there. A little bit more there. Okay, and then we will cut that. And then I'm going to use mini glue dots. Love the mini glue dots. I'm going to take that and put that on the back of my bow. So I've got the little mini glue dot on here. Put my bow on there. Pull it up. And then I'm just going to attach it right here where the leaves go together. And then I'll give this another little trim. And then all we have left is our bling, and it's on the table. There it is. Oh, and we didn't do our envelope yet either. So tonight I'm using the rustic metallic beads, dots that I really love, and for the fall they look great. My September special is a package of rustic metallic dots for everybody who orders a $50 order or more. Thank you, Lynn. I went to Cranfest, Lynn, a couple times. It is too people-y for me. I have to stay out in the open. I get a little claustrophobic when I go there. I've been there several times, and I was considering going this year, but not so sure I'm going to. I think going to Holy Hill was good. There we go. I think that looks perfect with the soft suede. Just love it. So the card is done. Now let us get our envelope. Now I'm going to use both. I'll put all my beads away, my dots away. I'm going to use soft suede, and I'm going to use Pool Party. So I'm going to use soft suede in the outline leaf. And we'll stamp that right on the corner. And even though these are polymer, I found for this one, the way I was stamping, I didn't need the piercing mat behind it. They stamped real nice. And now there's an inside layer for the leaf that comes with the set. And now I'm just going to put it right on top of the outside layer. And I have my two colors. Doesn't that look kind of cool? And there you go, guys. Season of Chic, Fall Edition. Now I guess I got to do a Season of Chic Winter Edition with the snowflake sometime in the next few months. So there's my card. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming back to see me after 4 weeks. I really appreciate it. And have a great week, everybody. Take care.